Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, my dear doctors. If you are young doctors in the first 10 years of your career, then this lecture is very important for you. Career advisor is something which is extremely important and often neglected by many doctors. So, career advisor is someone who knows very well how the career of a doctor progress to become at an excellent level, reaching a consultant of international qualification. This is not an easy road. It's steps that you undergo in your first 20 to 30 years of your life. And you take a lot of important decisions. So we must know which degree should I have. Should I have a master degree, Egyptian fellowship? Shall I go Arabic board? Shall I go ECFMG, American system? Shall I go for MRCS? So which degree do I need? And which country? This is again is very important as the regulations of countries varies a lot. And now there is new regulation in Australia, in New Zealand, and so many other countries, and Canada. So what is the best country for me? And this is an important question. Which job? Sometime in the beginning of your career, you get a job that have a lot of money, but decrease teaching. Like private hospital, many of the private hospital, you earn a lot of money, but you don't get teaching or you don't progress in your job, or get less money, but you progress in your career. So again, sometimes you are faced with this dilemma. What to do? Shall I go for a Gulf country on a small job that I'm not able to do anything more, or not? This is an important question. And what is the best for me is very, very important. What is the best route? And here, artificial intelligence play a major role because it's an artificial intelligence database which tell you what is the best route for you to have. And do you have a career advisor? I remember when I was working in United Kingdom, we get representative from the Royal College called the career advisor. And his sole job is to advise me how to progress in my career. And I remember his questions to me very, very much. It affected my career. And he told me a very good question. Where do you want to be in 5 years' time? And where do you want to be in 10 years' time? And have you done enough effort to reach these targets or not? So my advice to doctors, don't rely on being pushed around by either hospital authority or Ministry of Health. You take your own career in your own hand with your own decisions. And this is very important. For this reason, I have created a program which I called it Career Advisor. And I will show you how this program works. If you go to Vascular Online Training YouTube channel, and if you go to post, and then if you go down the post, you will find this post, which is this is for members at the courses level. And these are the links to all the artificial intelligence program that you can use. There are so many programs, very, very helpful. But the one I would like you to concentrate on is VASAI Surgeon Career Advisor on this link. And when you press on the link, it will open the program for you. And continue the application. And this program have artificial intelligence I called it H20 VASAI Surgeon Career Advisor. So it advises you about what to do in your career. It needs some information in order to use the database. So, for example, here you said your name is James Dean and your age you just graduated, let us say 27, and your main residence is in Egypt. All this are very important information. Sometime you have a target country. You want to go to United States where your family is, Australia or Canada or Germany or United Arab Emirates. So let us say, for example, United Kingdom. Medical school, you can say Ain Shams University, Ain Shams University Medical School. All this is very important information to give you the best advice. And here, your professional level, you can be used by medical student, and let us say that you are resident in the beginning of your career. And you should mention your specialty, let us say vascular surgery, because some countries have a very high affinity for a specialty. For example, in United Kingdom, they like psychiatrists very much. They also need general practitioners. They need them very much. And they can, anesthesia is one of the required specialty in United Kingdom. And sometimes they give you an easy route to work in United Kingdom. Career goal. This is very important. What do you want to have from the career? You want to be professor in university? You want to have a private practice? You want to have a substantial fellowship? You want to migrate to another country? Or you want a leadership? Let us say that you want a good private practice. And here I had to put this item, which is financial resources, because to be a good doctor is like a big project, like building a big building. So you must put a lot of structure, a lot of money, a lot of effort to build this structure. So I put it here, either your low resources, moderate resources, or high resources. What is the difference? Well, for example, if you're high resources, you can have a clinical attachment in St. Mary Hospital, which is around £2,000 per month. And then at the end of it, you get a fantastic fellowship in a specialty you have, but you have to spend a huge amount of money. So let us put it at moderate. Moderate is between 10,000 to 20,000 US dollar. And this is important because, for example, if you want to go for MRCS examination, it costs a lot. It costs you to study, to take courses, to have an online training, and then to book the exam, which is around 1,150 sterling. Examination passed, what you have really passed. So you might have say, I've just graduated. So you don't have either MRCS exam or Egyptian fellowship and so on. And then you mention IELTS exam. If you already got IELTS or not. No. So you haven't got IELTS yet. So this is as if you are in the beginning of your career. You can upload your CV, and the artificial intelligence create a lot of factors from your CV. So I will upload a CV of a junior doctor. Now I uploaded a junior staff CV, and artificial intelligence will be reading the CV and taking all the information from your CV, because every bit of information in your CV will be needed to generate your career roadmap. And I've also made a program to make your CV, because this is a skills that again many doctors need to do, but this is not the topic of my video. So here the AI will upload your then after that you generate my career roadmap. So it asks if there is any missing data. So generate my career roadmap. It will analyze your CV, all the information that you put in, and it has a pathway engine. And this depend on the database where we have a database of VASAI, about 100,000 doctors underwent a different route in different countries, in different career. And this will get a plan like this. Let us explain it. It will mention that your success in this plan is around 65%. So next milestone, you need to have English proficiency as foundation preparation. So you must have something like IELTS, or you go to MRCS Part B exam, enroll in 10 medical English courses, get OET course, occupational English test, or IELTS. This is very important. Financial, I did mention that low finances, so which between 0 to 10,000 US dollar, and it cut down the amount of finances needed for IELTS exam, takes around 300 US dollar. MRCS Part A take around 1,050 sterling, and registration for GMC and so on. All this is financial cost. Summary and recommendation. You are 20 years old vascular surgeon resident from a highly reputation institution, which is Ain Shams University. But currently you lack English certification. You did not pass an exam, did not have any publication. Since the target country is unknown, most versatile and lucrative strategy establishing is private practice in United Kingdom or Gulf pathway via getting MRCS Royal College intermediate. This is generated by artificial intelligence. So it gives you advice what you should do with your career. It doesn't give you just one route, but there is an alternative route, which is you go to local Egyptian pathway, complete Egyptian board in vascular surgery from Cairo University or Ain Shams University. You can have the American route, USMLE pathway. You go to step 1, step 2, step 3, and you do matching program, and then you get a job in United States. Decision tree visualization. You are a resident. You should have number 1, English proficiency and foundation preparation, like the MRCS exam. And then you should have training and fellowship. And then your goal is to reach the consultant. Someone would say, what is the reference for this advice? How can you get good advice like that? Well, there is a reference. The GMC registration guidelines, the OET Health English Standard, the Royal College of Surgeons have MRCS examination regulation, and Saudi Commission for Health Specialty and professional classification manual. All these are the references of this application. So it's a great application. It converts your career into career roadmap. What you need to do, step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5, until you reach your goal. And it gives you a pathway engine. What do you need to have, and the cost of each one of this engine. You can say you want to practice in Australia, how much it will cost me, what do I need to do. Exam and guides, again, it will give you examination and the guidelines. Job market, it will give you job market in each country, and this is very well updated, and it will give you the resources where you get the references for these information. So I think this VASAI career advisor is a great tool which help doctors to plan ahead your career. It made a great difference for me to have a good planning in my career. I wish all of you select the best route, and I wish you all the best. My name is Dr. Muhammad Omar Farouk. I'm a consultant vascular surgeon and a developer at Google, and I wish you all the best.